We can no longer hold business back, or there's not going to be any business.
Ohio's restaurant industry is still trying to claw its way back from that massive slump brought on by the COVID-19 pandemic. Now many are hoping business will see a boost with Governor DeWine's statewide curfew lifted.
News 5's Jay Jarvis spoke to a local restaurant owner about what this means for his business and the industry moving forward.
It's been a long year for Sam McNulty.
There's one thing that there's no doubt.
And his staff at Market Garden Brewery.
We've all tested positive for cabin fever.
The restaurant has been on a roller coaster since last March. It closed during the first lockdown, opened back up in July, and closed again in November. They've spent their downtime installing safety upgrades and sprucing up the place.
All of our indoor air is sanitized using UV air filters. So the air we're breathing right now has been fully sanitized.
Now they're gearing up for another comeback.
We hope to be open before St. Patrick's Day in March. Fingers crossed.
McNulty says Governor DeWine ending the statewide 11 o'clock curfew is what set those plans into motion.
It's even more than just the limited hours. It's more the idea that people are not being told to stay home and be afraid and hunker down. Like now we can, very safely get back to living.
That decision couldn't come soon enough for those in the restaurant industry. The Ohio Restaurant Association says around 4,000 restaurants statewide have closed during the pandemic.
And if you drive around our cities in Ohio, which I've done, I've been up and down, all of our cities in Ohio, it looks pretty sad right now.
President and CEO John Barker says business owners cited the curfew as one reason why customers weren't coming in.
Consumers would say, I'm just not going to do it because I don't want to be rushed.
But Valentine's Day weekend was promising with a nice turnout from customers. That weekend happened to be the first without the curfew. Barker says it's a glimmer of hope for the entire industry.
We have a long way to come back, and we're going to have to fight and kick and scream, and and get some businesses back open and incentivize, some businesses to perhaps reopen, and that's going to take some work.
For Market Garden, the work has already begun, and they're ready to get back to what they've been missing out on for so long.
We're excited to get back into business, bring back all our furloughed employees that are anxious to get back to work.
In Cleveland, Jay Jarvis, News 5.